Hi everybody and welcome back to Kait's Collectibles. Yes, it is another Sailor Moon video. In fact, it is the Sailor Moon Super S Blu-ray DVD combo pack review video you have been waiting for from my channel. I finally ordered the Super S box set and part 2. I think it was around Christmas time, so like honestly half a year ago. It's amazing that I've been holding on to this for this long and I haven't really properly opened it up. But there's a big but on this, as it were. One thing to know is that I pre-ordered the Sailor Moon Super S box set, like for part 1, with the box, on Amazon. And I had done the same, I believe, for the S box, which is why you will notice in my previous video there was no coin, no collectible coin that I've had previously. That's because the cost with the American Canadian exchange was way too crazy ridiculous for me to justify paying it. So I pre-ordered Super S the same way and waited and waited and waited, and then eventually they canceled my order. So they couldn't fulfill my pre-order. It was at a much cheaper price than it was going to be anywhere else. When I went to check after they canceled my order, they did have it available at a much higher price than I had pre-ordered it. I don't know if it was technically the same shop or not, like the way, you know how Amazon works, where like sometimes it's the legit shop business, like it's coming from Viz. Sometimes it's a third party who's selling it. I don't know if what I saw was available, but I checked and I checked and I checked and I followed it, and the price never improved. It never improved. And I couldn't find it cheaper anywhere. And the price I was originally getting when I pre-ordered was so good, I just couldn't bring myself to order it, especially because Super S is my least favorite season. Least favorite, hands down. Easy call. I'm not a Shibuya fan. It's very heavy on the Shibuya. Now, granted, she is much, much, much more enjoyable in Super S than she has been in the past. If you're not a Shibuya fan, you know what I mean. If you are a Shibuya fan, you're probably like, what the heck are you talking about? But she does have great character growth in here. She's got her like relationship with Pegasus, Helios. There's a lot of great qualities to this season. The outfits are great, transformation upgrades, new fight, like new attacks. All of that stuff is really wonderful. However, it's just not my favorite season, so I was in no rush to order it. So now that I have it, I'm really glad. She's got her, I'll punish you pose going on here. A little bit different than some of the previous ones where they've had her maybe with, wands or attacking or doing something cutesy. She looks really serious in this one. Lots of reflective shimmer, just like usual. They've got her Crisis Compact. I think that's the name of that one, right? The Crisis Compact, the season 4. Here's the back with the cardboard still on it because I like to keep them like this. Now this is a factor as well, okay? So this one comes with the booklet because it is the full special edition set. It's got the usual stuff it says down here. It says it also includes the TV special, and I'm wondering, I'll have to look. It's probably, there were a couple of specials, and then there was the Amy's First Love Super S special. Yeah. So there's like something about a vampire friend of Shibuya's and garlic, and there's a little thing about the outers because they're not in the Super S season at all. So that's interesting. However, like this is part of the reason I had a problem with the price. 19 episodes on the first part, right? So similar for the second part. So it's just really hard to pay like $100 for 19 episodes of something. And I know that that's just anime. That's the way it goes. It could be worse, but okay, so we've got this. Now, the only thing I did do to this, because I've got my 2 seasons and the box set here, I took out the cardboard already. So when it came, the first part, it had that same cardboard with the moon that all of the other ones have had, and it tells me that season 4 part 2 goes here, right? So I've got this to the side now. I do actually need to take the booklet out. So the booklet has the same image as on the front, just like the previous one did. Limited edition booklet. Nothing I like better than a limited edition. So same as, oh, not same. My mistake. I thought these were going to be the same on the back like the other one, but no, it's both of them doing the I'll punish you versus being posed side by side. Okay, good to know. TV special. It doesn't say. I like that image of her. Very nice. Ooh. Ah, yes. Okay, so something to remember, because I said I couldn't get it on Amazon. I never said where I did get it. Someone local was making an order on Right Stuff, and they were looking for people who were interested in ordering so that we could get like the free shipping. And this and part 2 were on sale, but like not for much. But it was good enough for me because with the free shipping and the exchange rate, it worked out fine. So this time I do get the collectible coin again. So there's Moon Crisis makeup coin. A small thing, not a big deal. I don't care whether I get them or not, but since I've got it, why not? If Pogs were still a thing, that would make a really good slammer. Okay, so we've got the same two-tone discs. So these are the Bluray discs. And then we've got the Amazon Trio on this disc. We've got Moon, Moon and Chibi Moon, and then the Trio, which I think is an interesting choice because they did this in the last set too, where it was Super Moon, then it was Chibi Moon, and then it was Saturn, right? And so this time it's Super Moon and Chibi Moon, and now the villains. Whatever, I'm not going to complain that they keep putting Sailor Moon on the discs, like it's her series. These are the DVDs with the different tone to them. The background art in here looks like it's the Amazon Circus with the Trio at the front, a bunch of random baddies, and then Zirconia way up high. Tap that back down into place. Okay, so the disc set itself is nice. I'm going to try and tuck that coin back in there where I had it so that I can forget the next time I open it and have it hit me in the foot again. So number 2, we've got the sliding pack. I like that this has got the group of them and Pegasus on it. I think the inclusion of Pegasus is really important. She's got her bell, she's got her wand. That's nice. Ooh, okay, I like these. I like the pairing. Finally, I'm glad they did something different with these. Like, I'm sure the two tones on these, on the DVDs, are probably like reversed, right? But I like that they did something different. The white discs, thumbs up. The 2 colors, like for the characters, thumbs up. So I'm guessing the next disc is either going to have, let's see, probably not Nihilenia, although it could. It might be Moon and Chibi Moon, but that would be a bit annoying. It could also have the quartet, which would be cool. Let's find out. Ah, the quartet. Perfect. Too bad they didn't continue, though, with the white and the tones, because I know they each have kind of their own different color, right? So they could have done that probably more for printing. They decided to go with this maroon. No worries. Oh, okay. So they didn't really... Oh, so they did change it up. So here they're easier to see on the Blu-ray disc. Really? Okay. They just went the opposite way they usually go. Because then usually on the DVD, they've done it the other way around. But whatever. That's fine. Yeah, see, they'll do it like this for the DVD. But I like that. I really like this. And then this one has that imagery. Ooh, look at Jupiter. Ooh, sexy. It's just like a weird kind of a pose for her. Every so often they do something odd like that, and it just stands out to me. Like, it doesn't seem like a very Jupiter pose, you know? Okay, so box set 2, a little crinkly wrinkly there. So this is another one that I'm really looking forward to listening to the dub on, because the Cloverway dub was excruciating. Okay, here we go. Booklet. Continuation of the details of the legend. We've got everything leading up so far. So we've got the first season, the second season, then S, and then kind of here's where we are now. When we get to stars, they're going to have a lot to fit on 2 pages. So we've got the episode by episode, kind of details what the summary of the episode is and its episode title. Okay. So these are the specials. So let's see if we can get, okay. So this is the final episode for SuperS. So remember I mentioned that like 19 episodes is what that disc had. So 128 to 166. So that makes what? No, yeah, 128 to 166. So that makes it like a 38 episode season, if I'm doing that math correctly. So I guess 19 episodes per disc is correct. It's about right. And I shouldn't complain too much because like a standard North American TV series is usually 24-ish episodes. But they don't cost like $100 for a season. Unless it's HBO. So here's the television special that I was talking about. So this one, they're showing off their brooches, and then this is kind of like, here's everything about the show. It's like that episode that if you caught it on TV and you're super excited for the next episode, and then it's the flashback episode, you're like, oh. It's fine as like a TV special sort of thing, but that one doesn't have much rewatchability. This one is the one with the outers. So it's about this like possessed ventriloquist and his puppet. It's pretty weird, but nice to see something with the outers. And it's got the information on like the original broadcast date and everything, because this one and this one aired together. This is the one with Shibuya and her little friend who's like a vampire. They eat Korean barbecue. It's really funny. Not the vampire, the others. Okay, and then we're into the art. So I think I'm going to have to check what their plans are/were for the Amy/Ami's First Love special in terms of how they're releasing that, if it's on the SuperS movie DVD set or what. So we've got the cast in English, cast in Japanese. We've got the image there of them and Helios. So one of the things I like and dislike about these new art images is that like the colors are really crisp, the lines are really nice. It's the official looking artwork in a really nice poster form. What I don't like is they kind of take the stock imagery of each character and slap them together to make an image. So for example, we've seen these individual poses and them by themselves doing this lots of times. We've seen this, we've obviously seen this. So they just kind of like stuck all the characters in there to make an image. It comes across a little cheap to me. Maybe I'm picky, I don't know, but like I wouldn't put it on my wall. Moonlight Legend translation again. Then we've got the new ending themes. So the translations on those. This one's pretty cute, actually. Na, 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 na. Okay, so now that I'm done singing Never Give Up, because it was stuck in my head, we're back to the infographic of the characters. We've got the same image from the S set. A little weird that they've included that in the SuperS booklet. Kind of feels like a mistake. It was like they didn't know what to do and they didn't have more art, so they repeated that because she's in a SuperS outfit. So we've got more on Usagi and her brooches, and they kind of just focus on like regular Usagi and SuperS Usagi and then her stuff, as well as her Moon Gorgeous meditation. We've got Chibiusa, so now she's Super Chibi Moon. She's got kind of a new uniform that she wears, new items, the bell. They don't show the Stallion Reeve though, and I'm surprised about that. So now all of the inners have their super forms, so they have longer back bows and they have these little sheer parts at the top of their shoulder cuffs. So they have new transformation wands as well, and then they've got kind of their new street clothes that they wear. They also have new attacks, which is awesome. Okay, that pink dress on Minako really stands out around all that yellow and orange. So we've got Mamoru brought in again. They don't show him in his King Endymion outfit. They do show him in his Prince Endymion outfit for some reason. We've got Haruka. I like that they included the outers in this booklet because they only, like I said, they only appear in the TV special. That one episode, that's it. And they do appear in the movie, the SuperS movie. We've got Pegasus, Helios listed here. Obviously he needs a page, tons of doilies and feathers. See, same stock image of him that made up that poster image. Lazy. Zirconia, Nehelenia. I love her. She's got like a real quality. I would like to cosplay her one day. I'm not a big cosplay person. I want to be. I don't have time to attend conventions and things, but I would love to be. Tiger's Eye, Hawkeye. The Amazon trio are hilarious and delightful. We've got Fisheye. Then we get into the quartet. So we've got Siri Siri, Pala Pala, Veve and Junjun. Okay, so nice image of them with Pegasus. That's that same group image that I think is on the DVD cover. See? It feels like a little bit of a ripoff when the booklets just repeat like a lot of what you've already seen. So even this, for example, here's what I mean about, like, I like the image, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but it's stock imagery. Because they've done this like this, they've moved the characters around. The proportions are a little bit off. Like, look how gigantic Venus looks in comparison to Mars. And technically, she's supposed to be standing behind her and below her based on this, right? Or like, even if she's in line, look how much taller she is. She's an entire head taller than Mars, which is not how tall she's supposed to be. And she looks bigger. Jupiter and Mercury are a little more in proportion. It's just Mars looks really small compared to the rest of them. And then Mars and Moon look like they're more in line in terms of their, like, the size of their heads. And Chibiusa, right? So there's that image from the first book. They've got the same thing with Nehelenia and the trio, or the quartet, which I like. And that one I like because that is very important imagery from this season. So I will say, super happy with the SuperS set. The booklet artwork feels a little bit like a ripoff. So, I mean, I've pre-ordered Stars on Amazon. Wish me luck that my pre-order does not get canceled this time. Would I recommend the set? Absolutely. I recommend all of the Sailor Moon sets all the time to everyone, everywhere, because I love Sailor Moon. And I will always recommend it until the day that I die. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the set. So as always, if you have this set, please comment. Let me know what your favorite episode from SuperS is. I'd really like to know, since it's not my favorite season. I need to give some episodes a rewatch. You can subscribe if you want to make sure you're up to date on my videos, and make sure you like it if you liked my review. Thanks for watching.